and welcome to Park Bench. I'm Michelle Martinez, your host. We're here to share all the great things that are happening with your Parks and Recreation department. We have a great show for you, so let's get started. On this episode of Park Bench, we're learning about pollinators and monarchs, taking you to San Antonio's newest dog park, introducing you to a new cool program called Perch, and lots more. What are we waiting for? Let's get started. Hey San Antonio, great news! The Monarch and Pollinator Festival is coming to Brackenridge Park, and we have someone special to tell you all about it. We're also talking to someone from our Clean and Green team to share how they're beautifying our parks.
We use the Monarch as sort of a way to get people in the door of conservation to kind of understand, look, this is important. You know, you think it's just a bug or an insect, but it actually has a job to do. And Monarch's job, in my view, is to convince the world that insects are important and that pollinators in particular are very important. People typically think of insects as a pest, and they're irritating and they're ugly and they're scary and they don't understand them. But honestly, insects are kind of like the ecosystem workers that weave everything together.
Pollinators are hugely important to our ecosystem. I know we talk about monarchs all the time, but pollinators, there's hummingbirds, there's bees, there's so many different things. So they basically pollinate almost like 70 to 90% of our food source. So without the pollinators, our food source literally will go away.
Monarchs in general are not the most efficient pollinators. They're kind of this, I call them the gateway bug. They're kind of these ambassadors for all pollinators and kind of make you pay attention and understand. Once you notice, then you start paying attention, and then you start to care and understand, and then you start to take care of the ecosystem.
So we launched a greening initiative last year with parks, and our first project was at Woodlawn Lake Park, and we installed our first formal pollinator garden there, which is actually a Monarch weight station. It's registered. We have future projects coming up slated for this year at Hemisphere Park, at Dory Miller, and then also at Barber Street Park.
We're in the heart of what's called the Texas funnel. All of the monarch butterflies east of the Rocky Mountains funnel from Canada and the East Coast through Texas to get to Mexico, and we're right in the heart of that flyway. For monarchs, this is a very strategic and important place because we're the first stop in the spring, and they need milkweed to lay their eggs, and we're one of their last stops in the fall where they need nectar and flowers to fuel up and build their fat stores.
Basically, the National Wildlife Federation lets us know how to certify a garden, so we look at their checklist. You have to have pollinator plants, so nectar plants. You have to have food plants, which is milkweed, and then you have to have host plants where they're actually going to crystallis on and become a monarch.
So peak monarch migration for San Antonio is typically the 10th to the 22nd, but basically the whole month of October is pollinator month in San Antonio. We have about a dozen events unfolding, but the big event is October 8th here at the Pecan Grove at Brackenridge Park from 10 to 2. We'll be doing monarch tagging. You can tag a monarch in honor of someone who died. We're going to have a Forever Journey altar, Day of the Dead altar over there. Artist Terry Ibanez is making that for us. There's news of a caterpillar train. I'm hearing some rumors about that you know, we may have an actual caterpillar train weaving through the whole park. This whole area in the Pecan Grove will be activated with 20 or 30 booths of like-minded, mission-aligned education partners, we call them, and they'll have all kinds of activities.
We'll be there handing out free native plants and milkweed, so we're probably going to be giving about 1,700 plants away during that event. We also get one-on-one time, so if you have questions, you can bring them to us. We'll have professional staff there to answer your questions. We're here to help. And you know, at that event, you have one-on-one time with a professional, so it's a great event to come to.
And you can find more information at the Texas Butterfly Ranch website, texasbutterflyranch.com. There's a whole festival page there, and please check it out, and we hope to see you there.
For more information, visit our website and follow us on social media.
So a lot of the trees that you'll find in San Antonio are able to handle extreme drought situations. But in situations like this, where we haven't had rain in a really long time, it's probably a good idea to just do a quick checkup on your trees. One of the easiest ways to tell that your trees are drought stressed is by taking a look into the canopy. If your leaves are discolored, if they're dropping, if they're wilting. In cases like that, it's a really good idea to apply water under the canopy every 10 to 14 days, and to really get that extra kick out of your watering, really soak it in and mulch it with a light colored mulch, and make sure you keep that mulch about 3 to 6 inches away from the base of the tree, and mulch all the way out as far as you can get to the edge of the canopy. And apply that water every 10 to 14 days, or even once monthly will make a huge difference.
For more information, visit our website and follow us on social media.
The list of dog parks in San Antonio is growing. We stopped by the newest one at Fox Park in District 8, and we were joined by a couple of special guests. Check it out.
So here we are at Fox Park. Behind me is the brand new dog park. We're on Hausman Road and J.B. Bacon Parkway, just near the Rim Shopping Center. And this new dog park is going to be open to the public for folks to use year-round, all day, every day. And it's going to be wonderful for the dogs and their owners.
We know kids like to play outside, they like to connect with nature, they like to connect with their dogs. And I'm very happy to bring this to the community today. They offer an accessible space for us to enjoy the outdoors, to exercise, and just to overall improve our quality of life.
There's no better way of getting some sun, some vitamin D, some fresh air, enjoy our natural, beautiful jewels that are these parks, but also there's nothing better than coming out and seeing your dog have fun while you're here.
Here at Fox Dog Park, we have a small dog section and a large dog section. There's seating, there's benches, a little bit of shade, and there's some great agility equipment that was built by Girl Scouts. Fox Dog Park came about in the 2017 bond. The community came out and said, we need a dog park in Council District 8. And so this is a great place to be able to put a dog park and to be able to have an opportunity to folks to bring out their family members.
And today is really special because it really is a product of the community saying, we really want one of these, and us listening. Because people say that too a lot, right? Don't they say, hey, government doesn't listen to me. This is proof that we do.
I want to thank all of our partners, including the District 8 Council Office, Public Works, and all our community members who share their desire for this park and celebration of the park.
We have been waiting for a long time for this dog park to open, and I know that people have been so excited to see it open. We had a great opening in August, and it was just a wonderful event for folks to come out with their dogs and just enjoy the opening of the brand new dog park.
For more information, visit our website and follow us on social media. Home Sweat Home. If you're looking for the best fitness deal in town, look no further than the Barrera Fitness Center, home to a 4,800 square foot multi-purpose room, a 1,700 square foot aerobic room, and a 1,700 square foot fitness center, featuring exercise equipment including treadmills, elliptical machines, multi-station workout areas, a recumbent rower, weightlifting equipment, and lots more. Enjoy a wide variety of fitness classes. There's something for everyone, from beginners to advanced workouts. Choose a free fitness in the park class, bike boot camp, barbell pump, and yoga. Or take advantage of a fitness center membership and sign up for a member-only class. Choose from spin, cardio kickboxing, weight training, and more. Get active and get fit. Sign up today. Sandy Jenkins is back to give us a Parks Project update. Get the latest on what's happening with your Parks and Recreation Department. Take it away, Sandy.
At Commander's House, the facility is going to be closed from August until the end of the year. We're going to be adding a new air conditioning system and some electrical upgrades, but all of the programming, the nutrition program, the fresh cooked meals, they're all going to be available at Bodie Community Center. And so anybody wanting to participate, just go to Bodie, and that's going to be where you'll be able to have access to all of the things that you would at Commander's House. So at Walker Ranch, we have a great new senior center, and we also have a brand new restroom facility, but Walker Ranch has something for everybody. There's a playground, there's a pavilion, there's a nice circular walking path, and then the Salado Creek Greenway goes right through the park. And so it's just a wonderful opportunity for families to get together and to be able to enjoy the park. At Nanny Falcone Park, we've been hearing that a drinking fountain at the skate park is needed. And so I can tell you that by the end of the year, you will have a brand new drinking fountain. So that will be very similar to the one behind me, with a water bottle filler and something for folks to be able to fill their water and then have refreshment. The bond meetings that are going to be coming up are going to be posted on the Public Works website and the Parks and Recreation website. These public meetings are the opportunity for folks to be able to give their input as what they want to see. Nanny Falcone is one of those that is going to get improvements. What improvements? That's where we need the public to be able to tell us what they want to see.
For more information, visit our website and follow us on social media.
San Antonio is home to the Howard WP Greenway Trail System. You won't find anything like it anywhere else. Brandon is sharing Greenway history, walking tips, and an important milestone that's happening this fall.
So the Howard WP Greenway Trail System is something that has been in the works for now over 20 years. It took a lot of work from our community leaders, our council members who came up with the idea. We've gotten funding now 4 times through sales tax initiatives. And now all the projects are funded by the bond. You know, we've built up a lot of momentum in terms of funding and popularity. The public has really embraced this program, and we've built now 92 miles of trail. We started the first one, the construction of the first one in 2007. It was completed in 2008 up on Salado Creek Greenway. And so it's been kind of a long ride. It's been now about 15 years since we first built the first section, and we're still continuing. There's 4 different systems on the Howard WP Greenway Trail System. There's the Salado Creek Greenway system, Leon Creek Greenway, the Medina River Greenway system, and then the West Side Creeks. All of those together are what make up the Howard WP Greenway Trail System, and they're all starting to more and more link to one another. So we now have Leon connecting to Salado, Medina River connecting to the San Antonio River, which tributaries of the San Antonio River include the West Side Creeks. So they're all starting to kind of connect to one another. We've got 4 segments left. We've got 92 miles built right now, and we have 4 segments left that'll make up the remaining 8 miles that we need to complete 100 miles. And so it's going to be Salado Creek Greenway, Leon Creek Greenway. There's 1.9 miles on Leon, another 3.1 on Salado, and then there's about 3 miles that are going to be on Calabra Tributary and Calabra Creek Greenway, both coming out of Cathedral Rock Park. But we're not going to be stopping at 100. We've got a lot more funding in the bond that isn't even counted in that, so we're still spending sales tax money a little bit. We're going to be able to get to around 110 miles with just the sales tax, and then continuing with the bond, that's another 21 miles. The county has also contributed now $83 million for us to build another 24 miles. So we're up to around the 150, 155 mark. On the Google 360, basically, I mean, it's easy. I mean, now you can go to Google Maps and take the little yellow guy at the bottom right of the screen and drop him on one of the trails and get like a 360-degree view. See what it looks like before you decide to take your adventure. If you're a first-time user, just make sure that you wear sunscreen. It can get pretty hot out here. Take drinking water with you, of course, and then wear comfortable shoes and take a charged cell phone to make sure that you're safe and be courteous to everybody around. If you haven't been out here, it's really amazing. I think it's just been so popular and people love it. I mean, it's beautiful. They're all by the creeks. Being able to get from place to place, being able to take potentially a 40-mile bike ride one way. You know, I mean, that's something that people definitely come to San Antonio for from the surrounding areas. And of course, a lot of people are local. I mean, almost probably 90% of the people who use it are local. I just see and meet so many people that are from around here that are really loving the system. If you haven't been, you just really got to experience it for yourself. And if you want more information on that, I would just say people need to go to saparksandrec.com and check out the maps and all the information we have on the Howard WP Greenway Trail System.
For more information, visit our website and follow us on social media. Registration is now open for the San Antonio Parks and Recreation Fall Youth League. Youth develop skills, make new friends, and get physically fit by participating in our sports leagues. Find your local community center to register youth ages 5 to 17 for soccer, t-ball, or volleyball. The cost is $10 per athlete and includes a game shirt. League play begins September 26th. Space is limited, so register today. Temperatures are dropping, so get outside. Here are 3 things to try. Looking for a new activity that involves the entire family? Try pickleball, a fun sport that combines many elements of tennis, badminton, and ping pong. Check out one of our 7 courts across the city. Kickball is a game that anyone can play. Just kick the ball and run the bases, but watch out, you don't want to get tagged out. The Parks and Recreation Department offers recreational leagues for participants to develop skills and make new friends. Be on the lookout for this year's Adult Fall Kickball Tournament. Our adult and senior centers offer a variety of programming and activities to learn, stay active, and make new friends. Friendly reminder, the Commander's House Adult and Senior Center is closed for construction, but not to worry, you can visit Bodie Community Center. For more information, visit our website and follow us on social media. Calling all volunteer coaches. The San Antonio Parks and Recreation Department is looking for energetic and enthusiastic volunteers who are interested in coaching youth sports. Give back to your community and inspire youth by creating a positive environment that promotes self-confidence and self-esteem.
Hi, I'm Karen Schaffner. I'm the volunteer coach for the Panthers, representing the Hamilton Center.
Hello guys, it's Clemencio. I coach Little Turtles.
Hi, my name is Vanessa Sanchez. I coach the Intensity Girls 11U from Normal League.
My name is Josh Muddy. I've been coaching for about 5 years now.
My name is Paul Suarez.
My name is Coach Matt. Everybody knows me as Benny Herrera.
My name is Richard Salazar.
And the reason I decided to coach this season is that I just wanted my kids to have a great experience. And I've seen over time, we have really enjoyed the city of San Antonio youth sports.
I've been doing it from I was 15 years old, and I love it.
My son started when he was 4 in T-ball. We started doing it in a smaller little league.
Because that foundation and that motivation that I want these girls to use in everyday life.
Most importantly, trying to get more parents to do this, to have fun, have a better communication with the kids, because you get a lot closer to them, you have fun.
But volleyball is a good sport. I recommend other parents that want to do it to better their kids for the future.
I've always liked to coach or help out coach because when I was younger, I never had anybody looking out for me or helping me out or trying to teach me positive things, and I just wanted to give that back to kids.
And most importantly, the kids have fun.
I love being with the kids and all that, and I'll keep doing it all the way till I can.
If you're on the line, if you're considering coaching, I would encourage you just to jump in. You don't have to be a former all-star athlete. You just have to have a willing heart, a willing spirit, and be willing to learn and love on these kids. So thank you for a great season. We are definitely looking forward to the next one.
If you're interested in serving as a volunteer coach, what are you waiting for? Contact us today. This summer, community centers introduced Perch, a STEM program that introduces students to real-life engineering design. Let's take a look.
Today we're testing out the ROVs. An ROV is an underwater machine that moves.
About 270 kids went through the program. So the first day we had them pick out a design. They got to choose one of 3 designs. And then from there, we started to assemble the frame. Day 2, we start doing things like wire stripping, attaching the motors, making sure that the build is like solid and tight. Day 3, we start working on soldering.
I've gotten 3 wins so far. Will I lose? Yeah, my favorite thing was soldering. Yeah. And when we were doing that, we got to connect pieces to the motherboard, and that really got to me because I like doing that. So whenever we first started, we measured the pipes and then we cut them, and then after that we drew holes and we drilled them.
So once we tell them that the little soldering iron gets up to 720 degrees, we show them melt the little tinner. They get super excited about that. There's always that little element of like danger that they're like, oh yeah, and they feel like they're adults.
And one story particularly reminds me of a little boy that talked about how his grandfather was a welder, but the grandfather wanted him to go to school, get an education, to do something beyond what he was doing as a trade skill. But this is a great example of how to bridge that, because at the end of the day, it's that skill that's allowing this robot to be created that they're going to have to submerge in water. So it's really blending, I think, the art of using your hands with education, technology,
So once they realize that that's something that they can actually do to like earn a living, they get pretty excited about that.
This experience helped me realize like what I would want to do in the future. It's really fun. I made a robot. That was the best part, like being able to do everything.
High five up top. So we are definitely going to be trying to do this. It's a summertime activity. We have to get it done by July. So RoboNation kind of extended it so that way we could get all the community centers in. So this is something that we're definitely going to vie for next year, and we're going to hopefully try to continue this throughout the years.
Partnering and utilizing a concept through RoboNation and implementing that here. But we've done this at several other sites, and the discussion earlier today was how can we expand this once school's back in session? What can we do in the fall? I'm really looking forward to how we can build on it even beyond the fall as we look ahead of next summer.
For more information, visit our website and follow us on social media. Explore the fun with Parks and Recreation Thanksgiving and holiday camps. Youth will enjoy holiday-themed activities, science, sports, nature, and more. Camps are hosted across San Antonio. Visit saparksandrec.com for dates and more information. And that's our show. Thanks for watching. Remember, you can find everything you saw on the show at saparksandrec.com. See you next time.